get you some tea. Vicinity, come rock with me. Vicinity, you know you need your tea. Vicinity, so come and chill with me, yeah.
Make sure you like, subscribe, and tap on that notification bell so you don't miss the next video.
Woo! Hey everybody, welcome to Christina Radio Channel.
Hey,
Hello everyone. How are y'all feeling tonight? I hope you guys are doing well, babies. I hope so. All right, y'all. Welcome to Vicinity Radio Show. How y'all feeling? Tonight we have a special guest host. Let's introduce our special guest host, Miss Tashay M. Hey, girl. Hey.
Tashay.
How are you feeling?
Happy to be here.
Okay, y'all. Long time coming, y'all. Long time coming. We need her. Okay. So. As y'all can see, we got some topics to get into. Y'all already know I'm talking about NIcki name always ringing bells. Like she could be gone for months and months and still talking about it, okay? And then we got Britney Spears. She finally is free. I mean, she's been free for some time now, but just to hear the details about it and to have her fellow, and to have her fellow, I guess you could say pop artists, they all kind of grew up in the industry together. Christina Aguilera, acting like she ain't got nothing to say. Ooh, no, child. And then, of course, I want to give a special spotlight to Pap Chanel. She's an upcoming female artist. Y'all know I love my female rappers. And, so far, she chilling. I actually not met her. I actually found out about her because she did a NIcki Minaj challenge. So I was like, this girl got a unique voice. So I definitely felt her voice. That first song y'all was listening to on Station Head, my Station Head Peoples, was perfect. So we're gonna get into that soon. And y'all see Missy over there on the scissor. Missy feeling like y'all need to give her some more credit from the effort and the work she has put into this industry. Okay. And we got some more things we might come across, but those are the main topics tonight. Okay, y'all. And I might want to throw something funny in. Sometimes I like to have my little random videos going on. So the first thing that I would definitely like to get into is Britney Spears. I know everyone knows her. She's finally free from basically being a damn slave to her damn parents. They out of pocket for that. Why would they do this to her? Juju, where you go? Okay. So they pretty much just listen to what she got to say about her new freedom, y'all.
Answer all of your guys' questions. And the first main question that you guys have been asking me is, what am I going to do now that the conservatorship's over with? Very good question. Well, let's see. I've been in the conservatorship for 13 years. It's a really long time to be in a situation
13 years.
You don't want to be
Wow.
in. So I'm just grateful, honestly, for each day and being able to have the keys to my car and being able to be independent and feel like a woman and owning an ATM card, seeing cash for the first time, being able to buy candles. It's the little things for us women, but it makes a huge difference.
Oh my stars. She says she has never seen cash or owned her own ATM card. Like, are you serious?
Wow.
Like, that's ridiculous. A whole grown ass woman. And they just took over like that. That's just out of pocket to me.
Yes. That's economic abuse right there. And I didn't realize it was this severe with Britney. Like, I know everybody was saying free Britney. And I am a Britney Spears fan. So, like, to hear that she never saw money, she didn't have her own ATM card, she couldn't use her own car keys, that's very saddening and that's very alarming. So I am glad that she is finally free and she get those little freedoms that we all take for granted.
Right, agreed.
And you know what?
Agreed.
I'm a Britney fan over here too. Don't play with us. You're toxic. I'm slipping under. Yes, Britney. Okay. Because like y'all better stop playing with Britney. Y'all already know she went through it when she
Yes.
went, but y'all need to give her ish back. But
Yeah.
let's get a little bit into what she's saying. I know it was a little chopped up, but y'all gotta hear what the hell she got to say, okay?
And I'm grateful for that. You know, it's nice. It's really nice. But I'm not here to be a victim. I lived with victims my whole life as a child. That's why I got out of my house and I worked for 20 years and worked my ass off. I'm here to be an advocate for people with real disabilities and real illnesses. Um, I'm a very strong woman, so I can only imagine what the system has done to those people.
You know what? It's just messed up. Like she a very strong woman, and to really sit there, it's been look at her makeup. Not her makeup, her mascara. A lot of people, make fun of how her mascara looks like she's always crying all the time. And I zoomed in on it, and I'm like, I feel like it's more so the sadness under her eyes. It's not so much as the mascara. The mascara is on fine. It's just the sadness under her eyes. Like you can really see it in her face. And she got a new man. He probably like, you got to stand up for what's right. It's just ridiculous what they really put Britney through. Like I would have never thought she was going through that. That she didn't have access to none of that. That she felt like a slave in her own family. Like what's up with her sister? What happened? Was anybody fighting for her in the family? Like really, what was really going on over there? It's ridiculous. And if you think about it, it's been happening. It could have. Well, she said 13 years. That's a long ass time. 13 years. Like this is ridiculous, and it saddens me. It really does.
Yeah.
Can you imagine yourself, Juju, in a situation where you have no control over nothing? Like, of course you're gonna go crazy. Of course you're gonna be mentally ill over something like that. Ju, what you think?
I mean, I think any person would sort of feel that way who has no control over their life. You know? What
Yeah.
about you? Do you think the same?
Well, yeah, that's what I pretty much say. I would go crazy too.
Mm-hmm.
That's ridiculous. And she mentioned Christina Aguilera. Somebody ran into her. The press ran into Christina, and she pretty much was just ignoring the whole situation. Like y'all haven't come up together in that situation. And this is what I guess you could say what Christina Aguilera response was when it comes to those people questioning her about Britney.
Mm.
Britney is. Have you had any communication? Have you guys had any communication?
No, we're not doing that tonight. I'm sorry.
No?
Thank you,
Okay.
though.
Oh, okay.
But I'm happy for her.
Thank you. Thank you, Mama.
She said, but I'm happy for her. Okay, but just not too long ago, it's ridiculous. So of course, Britney Spears, she pretty much blasted Christina. Like, I love and adore everyone who supported me, but refusing to speak when you know the truth. Like you knew the truth, Christina. Wow, you knew what was going on, and you just gonna walk away like that is equivalent to a lie. So she said, look, you knew the truth. You out here frauding as if you ain't know nothing. 13 years behind in a corrupt, abusive system. Yet, why is it such a hard topic for people to talk about? I'm the one who went through it. All the supporters who spoke up and supported me, thank you. Yes, I do matter. Do y'all think that Christina was wrong for that, for not, speaking on it?
That's a great question. I don't think that she was wrong. Well, because if you look at the background, it looks like they're at some type of event and a lot is going on, and it looked like they just stopped her, and she's probably on her way to the next event or whatever. So I don't think that was the appropriate time to jump into it and to talk about it because it seemed like she was like Christina Aguilera wasn't in like the right state. to talk about that at that moment because she was in a rush to go where she had to go. Um, and sometimes people just don't like to talk about certain things. Like, who knows? Christina Aguilera could possibly be going through the same thing too, or know somebody else that's going through it, and she might not be ready to speak up on it yet. So I don't think that she was wrong. I don't think that she was wrong or right for not saying anything about it. And you can see, when they first asked her about it, you can see the face that she made. It was just something else going on in there. So I mean, I understand Britney Spears is going to be upset, but Christina Aguilera isn't the one that did this to her. She might very much be a victim as well. So you can't. I don't think Britney was right for projecting that responsibility onto Christina Aguilera.
Right. And like, what do you guys think? Like, Britney expects Christina to say, like,
Right.
what type of response does she want? The truth
of what's going on. You know what? I think that Britney was expecting Christina to say exactly what Lady Gaga said.
The way that she was treated in this business was really wrong. And the way that women are treated in the music industry is something that I wish would change. I think that she will forever be an inspiration to women.
She thinks she will forever be an inspiration to women. And basically, I believe that is something that, I guess that's why she put Christina first and then Lady Gaga next, because be a real woman. Stand up for us. That's what's wrong now in the industry. Y'all out here taking advantage of these women. Y'all out here taking advantage of these people that's from these urban communities. Y'all taking advantage. And it's like, don't be a punk ass hoe and speak up on what's really going on. That's how I feel. I mean, do you
not a punk asshole?
It's a time and a place for everything. So,
but you know what, right. Tasha, you do have a point. Like, you definitely have a point when it comes to being a time and a place. But Lady Gaga's on the red carpet. I guess you felt like Christina Aguilera had to hurry up and go somewhere. Lady Gaga is there on the red carpet to actually talk to people. Mm-hmm. So you think that's what the difference is between their responses?
Yeah, I think that's one of the main things. It seemed as if Lady Gaga came to speak about it, and Christina was just passing by. So I don't think that she was able to, collect her thoughts in a fast enough way to say something that's, I guess, for the public that wouldn't get herself in trouble and things too. It's a lot that goes along with this stuff. And Britney Spears said it's been going on for 13 years. So that's a lot to talk about, in that quick little snippet second. But that doesn't mean that Christina hasn't talked about it before or that she won't talk about it in the future. We have to be patient with people and give people time, because we don't know what type of trauma that they have. So just snapping on somebody because they didn't give the response that you thought they should give or how they should have gave it, I don't think that's cool. Like, everybody handles things differently, and I think she should have gave her a little bit more time to reach out to her before she went public and things of that nature, because she didn't throw any shade, and Christina did say, I'm happy for her. And I feel like that was genuine.
But my thing is, if you notice in the video, she cued her publicist or whatever guy that was with her. She cued him in so that he can interrupt the conversation.
I
don't know. Let's see if I can play that again. Where he cued, where she.
Have you had any communication?
Look at her looking at him. Look at him looking back at him. And then he comes forward. That body language is something, child. The body language. She
didn't want to talk about it.
She didn't want to talk about it, and I guess it still, proves your point of what you're coming for. So it's just more so. Hopefully, Christina eventually speaks up, especially if she knows. But as you mentioned, you never know what the circumstances may be. Christina probably lose whatever sponsorship she has if she speak on it, because they're all intertwined and connected with each other.
Yeah, she's very
Yeah.
Christina Aguilera is very much in the industry, and Britney Spears is like pulling her stuff out of it in a sense to create her
Mhm.
own lane. So, two different
Yeah.
worlds.
Two different worlds, but it's sad because they all came up together. And
Yeah,
remember that,
and they're all women too. So
yeah, woman at that. Like, so Lady Gaga, you think has more pull than Christina Aguilera, where she has the point where she wouldn't even care about that?
yeah, I think
Yeah.
Lady
Okay,
Gaga
Trey.
really doesn't give a fuck like about a lot of different things, and I feel like she is very unapologetic about a lot of things, and I feel like she is more open-minded and more free-spirited to be able to give such a heartfelt comment about what's been going on with Britney Spears as well as a lot of other women in the industry.
Mm. Okay. Well, I see you in
Politics.
the comment strap. You coming up or what? You coming or no? So we got into that Britney Spears stuff, child, because I needed to speak on it because I'm tired of the people. Well, I like to expose what's going on when it comes to the unfairness of what they're doing to these artists in the industry. So that was a topic. Okay, y'all. I see what y'all doing or whatever. I see. Okay. So the next topic I would like to discuss is Pap Chanel. Hey girl, what's up, Pat? So I am going to play. She just, as I mentioned, she's a new up and coming female rapper. She actually got some features on her album. Her new album is called Pretty and Paid 2.0. Is that what that is? Yes, Pretty and Paid 2.0.
I like the sound of that.
You like that sound of that? So we're gonna put the spotlight on Pep Chanel, child. I mean, let's see what we got to see, because she actually, her album is actually climbing up on the hip hop album on the charts, on the iTunes charts. I was like, okay, girl, okay, let's see what you about, child. Hold your horses. Now let's play.
Just hit number 4 on the US hip hop iTunes chart. We just keep climbing and climbing. Shout out to my fans. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Tell a friend. Hating, living it. Keep running up. Come on.
Getting paid.
I'm damn for that nigga. What it is, y'all? Pretty and Paid 2.0.
What it
Just
is?
hit
Stop
number
playing
4.
with her. Stop playing with her. Okay. So I just had to show that because I can't play her damn music because YouTube always trying to attack my ass. Every motherfucking week. They be wanting to fight me. It's okay. Because I just want to get the spotlight onto my sister's child. So Pap Chanel, she got the new album. Y'all definitely need to check it out. She actually has Black Youngster on her album as a feature. She even got Future, child. I said, you pulled a Future feature, what?
Nice.
Oh, I see you, girl. And the album is really good. It's like really hip hop rap type of music. So I'm definitely gonna play her song, ending the show on Station Head, so y'all can listen out on the next song. But definitely check it out, y'all. We gotta give some love to the motherfucking females, okay? The ones who's not being messy and whatnot.
Period.
Period. Wait, what you? Period, child. Damn. Okay. So speaking of female rappers, we got Missy Elliott. She in her feelings. She don't think nobody is actually giving her. I ain't gonna say nobody. She feel like she should be getting more recognition than what she's receiving today. So we have Jerome Penn. Hey Jerome. I found this off his page, y'all. I said, okay, where you found that out? So let's listen to what Jerome has to say about Miss Missy Elliott, because he think it's a little shade, for real. That's what he think, child.
Misdemeanor, we see right through you. Okay, girl, don't be capping, don't be pretending as if like you're trying to keep it cute and nice. You don't like NIcki Minaj, okay? You saw her name, red flags, hit some nerve and whatever. So you thought, let me just jump in the mix and say, listen say that and act as if like I done, I've got bigger numbers and more numbers than Nicki. Girl, say how you feel. We see you. You're a sneaky ass bitch. Till now, you haven't got a feature with Nicki. Till now, you don't publicly, speak how praising how you are with Nicki. Until now, you haven't justified and obviously, came out clean and said what Queen Latifah revealed. Okay, you and that group chat when when Sheeta came out with Remy Ma out here.
I'm laughing hard as hell with all that chopped upness, y'all. It's all right. Stream, y'all be playing with me, but it's okay. Y'all get the drift. So basically, you have Missy Elliott. So she's responding to this hip hop thing. Yo, I gotta look a little closer because I can't see y'all. Female rappers with most Spotify streams, all what? All credits. All credits. All credits. So this is what. So of course you have Nicki Minaj and the first person, 22 mil, Cardi B, 13 mil, Doja Cat, 8 mil, Megan, 4 mil, Iggy Azalea, 3, etc. As the list goes on. So Missy Elliott, she said, wait, you have a Twitter user who said if they add up Missy's songs she produced and written as well, it would be over 100K. Because according to the chart, it says Missy Elliott 2.3 mil. So Missy responded and she said, guess they don't count. So people think she being a little shady. They thinking that, oh, all of a sudden, I'm gonna say Jerome Penn. Let me just say that. But you can see that pretty much people think that she just responded to it because that they see Nicki Minaj as the top artist. And Missy feel like she should be higher than that. I mean, we all know Missy done written some songs, child. We all know that Missy done produced some songs. So do y'all agree with Missy? Do y'all think that she should be, or as you could say, the Twitter user and Missy, should she be more than what they have given her credit to? On Spotify, that is.
I mean, in my opinion, if that's the data, then like that's the data. At least according to Spotify. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure she's bigger on some other platform, My opinion.
Yeah. So the numbers are the numbers. But if they're calculated by man, there is some room for error. Yes, Missy has a lot of hits. She wrote a lot. She did a lot of great things. She created a lot of dances, a lot of trends and things of that nature before Spotify and all the, internet blew up with the streaming and the different platforms for the music and stuff like that. So if we had Spotify and all those things we have now back then, of course, Missy would be at the top of the top. I mean, I still feel like she is still at the top in this list because, look at the numbers. So I feel like the numbers probably are accurate. And if Missy is going off of like old stuff that she did, that's the old stuff. But I do know that a lot of people tend to stream the newer artists unless an older artist goes viral. I don't want to say older artist, but like a more veteran artist goes viral.
Seasons. All of the above. Okay, I see your point. I see your point because I guess you could say it does have a lot to do with streaming. Spotify being a part of the streaming era versus the albums era, the CDs and tapes where we used to listen to back in the day. So
and no, I don't think she's throwing shade. She's just saying what she thinks she deserves and what she feels that she deserves. And yes, I do feel like Missy deserves a lot. She just got her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yes,
which is amazing. So yes, I feel like there is more to come. And I would love to hear more music and see more videos and learn more about more stuff that she's doing now. versus the past, so we can live in the present in the future.
But let's say Missy is doing some things in the present too. So we definitely gotta give props to where it's due. She definitely, like, she even directed the City Girls video, Twerkulator. So she is still doing some things, which is great for Missy. But I guess, I mean, we talk about streaming era, we talk about CDs era, but we also got to talk about how Nicki actually did. She was back in the streaming eras, I mean, the CDs era as well. So I mean, I don't know. It's like it's just not the same, but we all know how talented you are when it comes to Missy. Of course you are, but you can't be mad that the numbers are still up there.
I feel like it's two different fan bases. Like, I feel like Nicki and Cardi and Doja Cat, I feel like their fans are probably more likely to stream them and things because their fans might be younger and might have more time and things of that nature. So,
yeah, there's a lot of details, right?
It's a lot. It's a lot that goes into it because when we were all kids, we were watching Missy do her thing. So maybe people that's a little bit older than us, I don't think they really stream a lot.
Right.
They don't.
I know I don't.
It's the population, but yes, Missy is a legend. Like, she is the queen for sure. And I feel like she is gonna have more of her time to shine. Like, what?
She is a queen. A queen.
Period.
And I mean, we all are queens. I mean, I'm a queen. You a queen too, right, Tajay? Juju, you a queen too, right? So
a king. Bitch, what's up?
No, I'm not with you. You said, get it the fuck right. Stop playing with me, bitch. Okay.
We all queens. I was waiting.
We all queens. Stop playing. Including the king. Okay, y'all. Stop playing. All right, y'all. So, as we was mentioning, like, the different eras, you had, this is an older clip of Nicki Minaj talking. She was on the Joe Budden's podcast, but it's definitely, this was a while ago. I think this was like 2019, December 2019, in July to be exact, I believe. Because I listened to the Motherfucker Queen Radio episode. Stop playing. Anywho. So Nicki, I just felt like what she said definitely relates to what's going on. So this is Nicki speaking on her, transitioning from the CD era to the streaming era, and the difference between her real life hate train. Stop the faking with the fake hate trains. But let's see what Nicki got to say. Okay.
The last album didn't, except for Chun-Li, didn't have a big radio single. Yet it's a platinum selling album. That means people, whether or not y'all, whatever, all the shit y'all said and talked about, they went and played this album over and over and over and over, which is more than I can say for people who dropped albums that were getting so much play on radio, and album ain't still probably ain't even gold. So, to me, yes, a hit is a hit when everything is combined, meaning radio and streams and all those, and video streams are up. However, it also goes to show that even when radio doesn't play a song, if you're able to still promote yourself enough, the people will still go and listen. It's just sad, though, that you have to do a lot more work. If radio is not going to play it, then you have to do so much more work to even get your stuff out there, because they know they're playing the game.
They know they are playing the game, child. They playing the game. So it's just and we talking about hits. We talk about these Spotify people. We talk about these iTunes people. At the end of the day, yes, it's harder for you to have a hit, as you will say, if you're being blackballed by radio, if you're being blackballed by industry. For instance, look, Britney Spears. We ain't really been listening to music because she been ain't listening. She ain't happy about what's going on in the industry. So if you're not satisfying the industry, they don't give a flying flizzuck about your ass. Okay.
Clearly.
And it just boils down to that her fans, including myself, we're going to listen to the album. We're going to listen to music over and over and over again. We're going to listen to it because that's what we want to do. When we had the actual CD, we was listening to it. I remember buying Nicki's first album and listening to her album literally every single day from the day it came out all the way till like June of the next year. From November to June every single day. It's not always about just trying to hurry up and get streams or playing it over and over again. It's about you actually enjoying the music. Mm-hmm. And I guess that's why Nicki was up there because people actually enjoy her music.
Yes, and Nicki was one of the only females for like 8 years or so that was topping all of the charts. She was winning basically all of the awards, you know, for the for a female in the rap industry. So yeah, Nicki had a very, very, very long run and a successful run, and she's still having her run. And even without the radio, you know, and watching that interview with Nicki Minaj and Joe Budden, it goes to show like it's so much more that goes into the industry. Like I feel like if an artist is good, they make good content, they should be played on the radio. They shouldn't be blackballed from the radio and have to do all this extra stuff just to just so people can hear their good music. Like that's not fair. And I'm tired of hearing the same songs on the radio.
So, oh my gosh. Oh my soul. I'm tired of hearing the same songs over and over again. Like y'all just played this 5 minutes ago.
Yes.
What's going on?
Every station.
Okay. So, you know, we had to bring up Nicki. Since we're on the topic of Nicki, I wanted to talk about, I didn't really want to get into too detailed about it, but with the whole Lotto situation, Big Lotto, how she pretty much responded to Bianca Blanco from Love and Hip Hop, how she actually responded to her, I guess you could say, post about females uplifting upcoming females, like female artists that's already out there, and why they are not uplifting others. So Mulatto, she said that ain't true. Cardi B, she, you know, put me in the WAP video. Cardi B, she put me on this new soundtrack that they got going on. So people was, you know, the bars was mad about it because they feel like, why you out here defending her and whatever. So it just goes to show that it is a little catty. It's gonna be catty regardless. There's no real life female unity in the industry, in my opinion. And everybody got their own. But I think that it's always, I think they do it. They fake it to make it. They are faking it to make it. Okay, Trap, he said, girl.
Faking it to make it. Well, you know what? It seems like it's a lot going on. It seems like it's a lot of trauma. It's a lot of abuse and things of that nature. So for me, I feel like it's a lot of women in the industry just crawling their way through, just, you know, trying to get to the bright side and not be jerked over by X, Y, and Z because it's controlled by this or that person. So I feel like the women in the industry are doing what they can do for each other. Yes, we all could do a little bit more for ourselves and each other. However, I mean, it's a rough world.
Yeah, it seems like, you know, they playing a game. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all go through it in life. I mean, you can't just be at work cussing out your boss, right? Or whatever. Yeah, so like it's sort of like the same thing. Like they're just playing the game. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the part, the game part. I don't like that. Like I don't like when they say the game. Like I don't like playing games and none of that. And I don't feel like life should be full of games.
Of course.
You know, it's different levels to different things. I understand that, and certain people aren't going to understand certain things. They're not going to be on the same mindset or even have the same perspective just based on their traumas and things of that nature. Right. But I do feel like, you know, the women in the industry are doing the best that they can. And I feel like there's going to be a lot more to come that we don't even know of, like, because the world is still growing, the world is still changing, and it's so much more that we can do, you know, like Halle Berry when she dropped her album. So I feel like it's gonna be
Halle
a lot more
Berry,
unity.
Halle Berry.
Yes,
You
I
know,
just think a lot more unity. Yeah.
and that's why I feel like that's the reason why Mulatto even just brung up. I think she purposely just wanted. You know what? I didn't even say what she did, but after that whole situation occurred with Bianca and people like you already know the bars was mad about what the hell she said. So of course she responds to a tweet. And people are thinking that she responding to a tweet that is pretty much made up, child. I mean, a made up bar page. And I've noticed that a lot of those people have been making up pages. They really have. So as soon as she responded to the actual Twitter person, right afterwards, she wanted to promote the actual soundtrack. So it was like, are y'all sitting here really just want to just respond and add Nicki in there somehow or respond to the barbs just so you can promote what you got going on. So this is what pretty much well the tweet is no longer available, I guess you could say. But she said, y'all are weird. She responded to a fake bar page, which I'll show that tweet next. Y'all are weird as fuck. Laughing my ass off. I thank Cardi for what she's done for me. And I said what I said. I've been very vocal about loving them both. So suck my D. I'm fine without a feature. I don't pay homage just to get a feature. You know, some of the barbs could be messy, but some of them may not be. But I feel like the account had like 22 followers. Why are you responding to an account that looks a made up account? Like it's not even a real live bar page, as you would say. And why y'all always only respond to the bar pages? So right afterwards, she wrote right afterwards, here she go, promoting the damn soundtrack. Literally right afterwards. Like, girl, so you responded just so people could come to your page because they saying how you over here talking what you talking, just to promote. Y'all be using Nicki's name for clout. I mean, that's how I feel. Y'all using it for clout. Y'all know that the barbs are gonna come to your page and probably respond, and you gonna want us to see what you got on your page.
But who really want all that trouble?
Child, it's all about traction. It's all about traction, and it's the social media life, the algorithm. It really is. Believe it or not, it really is. And we all know. I mean, I'm a fan of Lotto. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm only a fan of her because I feel like she liked Nicki, but I actually liked her bars. I liked her music.
I like Lotto.
But she's also in a relationship with was it 21 Savage? And 21 Savage is besties with Offset. So it would kind of make sense why she said what she said or whatever she did. But she said she liked both. She said, wow. Yeah, put two and two together, okay? Put two and two to motherfucking together.
Well, all right.
Well, all right.
I mean, but it could be that Nicki is just so big that you just can't do anything without talking about her.
And she be on the internet for time and time again, and they still be like, Nicki, oh, shut the fuck up, bitch. Let me stop, y'all. Let me stop. I be getting in trouble. But this is what a Twitter user had to say. You know, what the streets is talking about. It's Lotto out here responding to a troll barb account with 22 followers, then running to promote her song with Cardi too. Girl, leave Nicki alone and out of this mess. It is getting weird out here. And it's not a coincidence that Lotto did this mess. That's what the barbs is thinking. They think it's just all a setup, child. They think it's a setup.
Ooh, these
they
people
think
is
it's a setup.
Yeah,
But in my opinion, like, is it a setup? Because I don't know. You never know. What Trap said using Nicki's name. Trap said he think they using Nicki's name, child. That's what I think. But you know, not only I mean, I feel like all right, the Penn report, Jerome Penn, he looked at that pic of Missy Elliott responded because he know Nicki was there. Maybe it's some way where people are just picking these particular posts or particular responding to certain Twitter users because they think that it's going to still attach Nicki Minaj's name. But guess what? Them Twitter users, they catching on and they are starting to remove their Twitter, like any of Barb affiliation to their Twitter account. So nobody can think they. For instance, you have a lot of Barbs who has Nicki Minaj pictures as their AVs. You have a lot of Barbs who their name of their Twitter account might be a song from from Nicki's any song. You know, it might be the name. Even Lil Nas X. His Barb name was Nas Mirage because that was around the time when Nicki was dating Nas. So a lot of those Barbs do that. So they feel like maybe we could go into incognito, then they won't use us anymore. So y'all pay attention, all the Barbs out there, change y'all AVs. Okay. Change it so nobody won't be targeting your ass. But at the same token, these people be out here lying. They be out here fraud and they just wanna respond for clout. And y'all be doing all of that, and then you got Cardi B being shady. Oh, yup, y'all, she was being shady, child. Ooh, look, y'all be knowing, but it be happening. So Cardi B liked and unliked a tweet on Instagram, child. Let me see it. Because I be so hyped, like, I'm fucking download the picture.
Listen, I can relate because I unliked a couple tweets and stuff that I ain't was supposed to like, and I unliked it too.
The tweet pretty much was saying that, I know my mother say that.
I don't like pictures. I want to post is fine. And like, oh, sorry. So look, it happens. It happens to the best of us. Like, seriously.
Okay, we got it here. We got that right here. I said we're gonna use Instagram as the backup because y'all be playing with me. Okay, stop playing with me, y'all. So in this picture, we have so Cardi B supposedly liked this actual comment. Hey, what's up? I'm out here talking to the Tay Share people, y'all. So somebody wrote, she's a flop now, period. Y'all mass buy, and that's why. I mean, that's the only thing going for y'all. You guys had a big 3 collab and couldn't even save it. You couldn't even say it couldn't even last more than 5 weeks on the charts, child. And here you go, Cardi B liking it. And of course, don't think that we ain't got no screen recorded of it. It's for the people who think. Shout out to Desto King, aka Young Weezy, baby. Shout out to them, okay?
Oh wow.
What's up? That's okay. Ew. So trust and believe they got the screen recording because they say y'all not going to pretend as if this is not what's happening because this is what's happening. They being shady. Y'all want to be shady because y'all trying to promote that damn bruised soundtrack, child. That's what y'all trying to do. And they saying the bruised soundtrack was bubbling, entered the top 140 hits on iTunes. I don't know, y'all.
Well, I'm going to be honest. I haven't listened to it yet, but I am going.
What the soundtrack?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't listened to it either, child. And let me tell you, not only is Cardi being shady, you also got Sweetie being shady too, but she ain't being shady to Nicki. She being shady to Cardi's ass. Okay.
What? Oh my God.
She is being shady to motherfucking Cardi's ass. Let's not forget you don't never seen them in the pictures together when she was dating Quavo. Y'all hardly seen them together.
Cut it out. Because she wasn't dating Cardi, she was dating Quavo.
I'm just saying they having their little family thing. So here goes Sweetie. You know, she's on the soundtrack as well. She like, thank you, Holly. And this is from Mob's World, y'all. Thank you, Holly. That's all you gotta say is Holly, Netflix, and Bruce. I mean, I thought Cardi and Holly had produced the track, the album, the soundtrack. So why you only why you only child?
Listen, that's who she wanted to thank at that moment. So she thanks her.
Child. That's what I know. They being shady all over the place. And not only was Sweetie on the damn soundtrack, you had Erica Banks on the soundtrack too, y'all. Tell me y'all know who Erica Banks is.
Yeah, I know who Erica Banks is. I'm see it now. I want to listen like really bad. So
now you want to listen really bad. Ooh,
I'm excited.
But they said that the album is not really what they expected. But people are also saying that it's just a surprise. It's not so much as they don't like it, it's just that it's a surprise. That's some reviews from the actual album. But I'm just saying, you Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. You put Erica Banks on the album, but I thought you and Megan was besties.
Oh, Megan not on
I
the album?
thought Megan is not on the album, nor is Doja Cat, child. But
Ooh.
you got Erica Banks on that damn album. Oh, you got Erica Banks, and they saying because Erica is signed to Warner's. So and then Cardi just did a some deal with Warner, some like production deal, whatever that is. So I don't know. And then you start thinking to yourself like, but Megan did drop out of the AMAs. Megan the Stallion was supposed to perform with BTS at the AMAs, but she pulled away from it. Why you think
Why?
Megan pulled away?
Oh.
Oh, that's what I just said. What's really going on? What's really going on? I don't know,
Why
y'all.
did
I don't know.
Megan Thee Stallion pull out?
She said because of personal reasons. So the people want to know what kind of personal reasons. What's going on? Some people think that she pregnant, child. They think she pregnant.
Oh, that would be so adorable. Like that would be so nice for her if she was pregnant by her boo party.
By her boo party.
Yeah.
I say party. Well, so Megan pretty much made an announcement, hotties. I was so excited to go to the AMAs and perform with BTS, but due to an unexpected personal matter, I can no longer attend. I'm so sad. I really can't wait to hit the stage with my guys and perform.
Wow.
That's what Meg said. That's what she said, child. But I want to know, I personally think she bailed out because she probably feeling a little salty that Cardi done put Erica Banks on a soundtrack. Y'all know she was mad at the baby for doing music with Tori.
Oh yeah.
She seems to be like, I don't bang with you if you messing with the ops.
Mm.
And I'm not sure if y'all know this, but Meg and Sweetie, they ain't seeing too eye to eye either. But it looks like to me, based upon what Sweetie posted, it was Holly that asked Sweetie to be on the album. So I don't know. So what's really going on, child?
Well, I mean, okay. So it's Halle Berry's album, so she can have whoever she want to have on the album. So she chose who she wanted, and she probably had some help from people in her camp, and she chose who she chose, and it just is what it is. Maybe other women will be on the second part. Like everybody can't come along for certain things. Like, I mean, I wish we all could come together, but it just wasn't that
so
time.
You think it was just maybe Megan was just busy. Now what about Doja?
Megan is the hot girl. Like
what she been doing though? What has she been doing lately for her to be busy?
Felicia.
I know. She has a swimsuit line and fashion lines, and
that came out already though, right?
Yes, but that doesn't mean that she's not working on the next collection.
Right.
She got in Megan Thee Stallion. She has a hot sauce commercial for Popeyes.
Stop! I was just about to say that. She got a hot
sauce. But y'all saw the video with the Popeyes rats running around, right?
Oh,
yeah.
That man was
I want to go to the Popeyes that Megan Thee Stallion was at. I want to go to that one, not to the other one with the rats.
That's the one with the rats.
My gosh.
Crazy. It was like 10 of them going up there. I said, oh no, my man.
That is gross.
Oh my God. But you know what? It is 8:00, y'all. So I need y'all to pay attention and watch Real Housewives of Potomac. Right?
I was wondering what that P was. Okay.
Real Housewives of Potomac is premiering right now, y'all. 8:00. 8 the motherfucking clock, y'all. Okay. And y'all need to pay attention. I already got my DVR on recording. So trust and believe I will be rewinding the ish as soon as I clock the freak out. Okay. I said clock out. But you got the girls all up in here. And they like, y'all better pay attention. We gotta watch this. We gotta watch this.
It looks very much like it's gonna be entertaining. And
Listen, they all got on pink.
Yeah.
I think they purposely wore pink for Nicki on the low. Because even
Of
Andy got on pink.
course. That's so cute. I love it.
Yeah.
They look so adorable, as you can say. So y'all make sure y'all tune in, mother lovers. Okay. So I don't know, like damn, we don't talk. Who else we gotta talk about, child? Because look, I'm ready. I gotta go watch the television, child. No, but
is that Remy Ma in your thumbnail? Is that Remy?
No, that is Missy Elliott, child. What?
No, I know Missy Elliott, but there's someone else there.
That's Pap Chanel.
Oh, okay.
That is Pap Chanel.
Gotcha.
But you know what? We still talk about the female rappers. I want to talk about how this lady swore up and down that that JT was somebody else's child.
I know that's
who? Who's that?
That's my friend, them youngest daughter.
And where's she from?
She's from Pontiac.
And what else about her?
Man, I've been knowing her since she was a little girl. She does braids right now. She just opened up her own little business. She does braids.
This is JT from the City Girls. She from Miami.
I don't think so. Like her, but that's their daughter. Because Belinda's them youngest daughter.
How old is she?
Let me see. She gotta be 23. She gotta be. Oh, she just graduated, so she's 18.
That's cute.
Y'all ever had that lying ass auntie or family member who be swearing up and down they telling the truth? They be dancing like I ain't letting go. I'm not letting go. I know her. That's Belinda's daughter.
Oh my gosh.
No, I just want to throw that out there for some laughter because I thought that was so hilarious. Because she was dead ass serious. Like, that is JT, girl. What are you talking about? But you never know. Well, hello, young sub. You never know, though, because it's people who look like other people. So I don't know. They say we all look alike. That's what they said. It's like, no, let me stop.
No, but that auntie was clearly making that story up because that's what she do. That's why she got recorded. She need to stop lying.
I think that's probably exactly what it is. She's like, let me show y'all this video, this picture. Let me show you how
cute be lying. She need to stop lying.
She was like, she said, I'm afraid it's not. No, he said that's JT. I don't know, it's not. Like, she was serious. No, my man, that is motherfucking JT.
Yeah,
that was funny to me. I had to
don't call that lady for jury duty. Everybody,
yeah.
Don't call that lady for jury duty, chat. Okay.
Oh my God. That is hilarious.
Well, speaking of JT, let's get into mother freaking Carisha, child. Carisha over here being a little shady towards JT, but I need to know, is you trolling or is you serious? And if you serious, why you gotta be on the internet with it? What's really going on with y'all? What's going on over there? And this is from Mob's Radio. That last video was from the murder report, y'all. So it says City Girl JT. B, for real, I don't like that. It's always about a man. So Young Miami said, sorry, boo. So City Girl said, JT said, 11:11. Why the F you not responding to me? Young Miami. She said, I'm busy, boo. Call you tomorrow. So people think that she's just trying to give her the same energy that JT was giving Young Miami when she was, messing around with Uzi, where she was just so in love, where she was like, oh, I'm going to call you. I'm so busy. Like, what do y'all think about that? Y'all think that she really trying to be shady towards her, or she just trolling JT?
I don't know. I think she's just trolling, but I just think it's hilarious how, like, if somebody don't answer your phone call or your text, you go to online like boop 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 boop, and then they respond.
Exactly. JT said, "Listen to that. You're gonna respond to my today. You're gonna respond."
I don't think she was being shady. Like, it just happens. Sometimes you just don't want to talk to your friend, like, or you busy.
And the thing about it is, I feel like there was a point where it was Young Miami. I remember this being said. Young Miami kept reaching out to JT, and then I think she mentioned something on the internet too. So it was like that's why I said, is she giving her the same energy? Because I do recall I I do recall it being vice versa. It was Young Miami constantly calling JT, like, where my friend at? So I don't know. I guess maybe they just showing the real, hey guys, this is what real friends go through. It happens. You know, like, I don't know. It's cute. Okay.
Yeah, it's cute and funny.
I figure I can give y'all a little bit of that right there real quick. Okay. But the Bruce soundtrack, they did all of that for that damn all-female hip-hop soundtrack. Just for it to people saying they don't know where it's at. They don't know where it's at on the charts, child. I mean, although we still in the first week's counting. So the people saying the Bruce soundtrack, executively produced by Halle Berry and Cardi, brings in 377K first day streams. That's not bad. But again, we talk about streams versus, pure sales. The soundtrack and its songs are nowhere to be found on streaming charts, except the gutter of Apple Music's top albums at number 128. Why they have to call it the gutter? Don't be shady.
Yeah, they out of pocket for
Why
that.
you have to call it the gutter, child? Okay. So they feel like Lotto done did that, including, names. And not only that, Lotto did actually say Nicki name in her tweets. Cardi B liking and unliking. It's really just to promote this, in my opinion. And now you have it where it's not doing what y'all thought it would do. I mean, unless y'all didn't have really much expectations on it. I don't know. I just feel like people do certain things, and not just with Nicki, people in general, a lot of artists, they use the social media just to keep the clout. They just use it. They whatever it takes, whether it's good publicity, bad publicity, whatever it takes, just to be people to be talking about me. Talk about me, because when y'all start talking about me, other people gonna come to my page and see what I was saying. Then they gonna see the other shit that I was posting. I mean, it's all a part of the plan, in my opinion. That's how I feel.
It makes
y'all.
sense.
Okay, all right. Because sometimes I be thinking like, what? Conspiracy theories. Sometimes, we don't got proof of everything, but sometimes it's like it kind of like put it together. And
It makes sense, because people do say, like, your haters or your enemies, they are your audience and people that keep you going and buy your stuff and keep your streams and stuff going. So
yeah.
I mean, why not capitalize? Don't don't create a whole scheme or premeditate it. But if it happens, then why not?
Right.
Yeah.
Because who's to say? Maybe Lotto was promoting every, I don't know, couple hours, and it was just time for her to promote that time.
No refresh.
Okay. But I just want the people to see some patterns. That's why I bring it up. That is, sometimes I feel like when people are promoting something that they have going on in their lives, somehow they want to do something to grab the attention of Nicki Minaj's fans. Even if it comes, you say how?
No, I said wow.
Well, that's all. So even if it comes to creating a fake bar page, like earlier today, these kids was on the TikTok video. I can't play it because YouTube gonna ban my ass for showing kids on my damn show. But the kids, this girl was interviewing these kids. They looked like they was out on the field. And the lady was like, what do you think about Cardi B? So the one kid, they got to be at least 11, 12 years old. And the kid was like, I'm just tired of her changing her faces up. She needs to stop doing it. And then the other kid said she needs to stop rapping it in her career. So the lady was like, Cardi B is a good rapper. And the kid said, please stop lying to her. So like, these kids is ruthless out here. Y'all out here. Who the hell thought to ask these little kids? They probably thought it was gonna be something else. I don't know. I wasn't expecting for them to respond like that. But then you had somebody in the comments talking about, oh, everybody want to hop on the hate train, Cardi's hate train. I need y'all to please stop making it seem like these artists really have real life hate trains. Please just stop it. So then what I felt like that, and then after they said this, they got some response. And then they had the nerve to say, oh, you can ruffle up some feathers over here easily. So y'all just be coming on here just to troll people, just to cause you're bored. And you want to be bored? I'm bored too, bitch. What's up? So I started to entertain the motherfucker. Yeah, I did. I said you must be really much bored, child. Oh, I don't even want to finish talk about that because it's just too much. But at the end, after they going back and forth about me defending Nicki, they're gonna say that their fave is Nicki Minaj and Beyonce. I say you done exposed yourself. I ain't say that to her, but that's what I'm thinking after because I was done with playing the game at this point. But it's like y'all sit there and y'all act like y'all against Nicki, but then you turn around and say you're a Nicki fan, and it's just like, are you really, or are you just a fake Barb? Just is a lot of fake Barbs out there, and they getting tired of it. So we about to start weaving out, change y'all AVs. Don't forget y'all before y'all leave this video. Don't forget. We tired of these people using us. All right, they don't use my ass because they see Christina. They say, "What the fuck is that?" So anyway,
yeah, you got you.
So you know that's what I gotta say. So on to the next motherfucking topic. This part just might get cut out on YouTube, but I still gotta play this shit because I'm gonna play a little bit. I really don't want to because it kind of like affects me in a way as well. But you have this former football player named Zach Stacy, you know, abusing his ex-girlfriend. She done caught his ass on video, child. And this is something that y'all need to pay attention to.
Things are way different now. Oh,
I gotta remove this right now. I gotta remove it. It's done. It's over. But I just need people to see. In my opinion, I feel like there are a lot of black, I'm not even gonna say, well, a lot of black men, athletes, more to say, who wants to deal with these white women. I'm not gonna say that out of their own culture, woman, because they feel like they can take control of them. They don't want to. They say black woman has this nasty attitude. Y'all know that we not putting up with that. And I'm not gonna sit here and say that all black women is like that because I've had my moment where I experienced domestic violence as well. But I'm gonna tell you one thing: he had that one time to be thinking he gonna be swinging my ass around because this is a motherfucking rumble now. Now we motherfucking fighting. Now I'm pushing your ass down the motherfucking steps, bitch. Cause no, it's not like that. And it's like they want a woman to just take that shit. They don't want a woman that's gonna fight back. This is my opinion. And I just feel like it's not only are they just being intimidated, just like why are y'all staying? Well, I can't really ask that question because it's hard for everybody. But I need y'all to understand y'all gotta get out of those toxic ass relationships. Please get out of those toxic relationships. It's not gonna do any justice for you. It's only gonna harm you in the long run. And you have that his ex-girlfriend, she did a little video interview afterwards saying that wasn't the first time he did it. He abused her other time. Clearly it had to be more than once, so she had to set up some type of recording to catch his ass. So you expose yourself. Wow. And you see how big he is compared to her. Like, why are you in front of what? I think the kid was like 3 months, 4 months old. You gonna do that in front of your kid too? They don't give a all they care about is their anger. That's all they care about. Let that ish go. Let it the free go. And not only are they just abusing you before they actually put their hands on you, child. Pay attention to the other ways that they try to intimidate you. Because actually being physically abusive is not the only way. You had this one guy, look, I seen Trap, he posted this on his Twitter page. So I said, you know what, let me look at this.
Say yes.
Where did you shoot that?
Is you gonna have my baby? Say yes, or the next one I'll hit you.
Yes.
Be quiet. Be quiet.
Where'd you shoot it? Did you put a hole somewhere?
Is you gonna have my baby?
Yes. Stop pointing at me.
For you wake the neighbors up. For you wake the neighbors up.
Like, where'd you even
Is you yo?
Yes. I said yes. I want to have.
Say you swear to God.
I swear to God.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to remove it. So that right there is another form of some damn toxic ass behaviors. That shit is not cute. Oh my god, I'm gonna tell you how he pulled out the gun and was acting like he wanted this. No, that is not cute at all. It's not. That right there was him intimidating you to agree to basically become his damn slave. And who knows what that relationship eventually turns into? Probably to another Zach Stacy relationship. So y'all need to stop it now and let that ish go. Love yourself enough to know that you are much worthy of that. You do not deserve that. You do not deserve to be treated that way. You do not deserve to be intimidated. A true love is somebody that you feel happy around, not somebody where you feel a little scared or nervous, or you feel like you can't talk the way you want to talk, or you think whatever you may say may turn into an argument or whatever. Fuck that shit. I'm sorry, excuse my language. Forget that crap. At the end of the day, let it go. And I'm not saying it's easy. It's not. But just keep in mind who is the most important person. You are. Stop putting these people over you. Leave those toxic situations alone. It's not cute. It's not cute, y'all. I don't know who told y'all it was. Y'all need to refunction that brain and remind yourself that it's not.
I agree. And a lot of women and men, because men get abused too, and men, they are victims to domestic violence as well in toxic relationships. There is a lot that goes into it. Abuse is so many different things. It's economic abuse, financial abuse, it's mental, it's psychological abuse, it's verbal abuse as well, and then there's physical abuse too. So in regards to domestic violence, there is a cycle of violence that occurs, which makes it very confusing for people that are in it, because it'll be the honeymoon phase, everything's going good, and it'll be an incident that happened, and you're on eggshells, and then you fight, and then it's a gift, and it's the honeymoon phase again. So it's just a constant cycle that goes on. So, without the proper therapies and support systems and friends and strength from whoever it is that you look up to religiously, if you are religious or if you are spiritually, it's a lot that goes into it. And if you have children with the person, and if you're married, if y'all have businesses together, so there is a lot. But I do agree with C. Marie, get out as soon as you can, get help as soon as you can.
Yes.
So I noticed, because I noticed your facial expressions watching the video, Jill. So how do you feel about reviewing that video? How do you feel about that?
I don't like to see stuff like that, if I'm being honest. I mean, I know it's a very serious thing. Don't get me wrong. I just don't like seeing it. It makes me very uncomfortable.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't mean to make y'all uncomfortable, but
that was a lot of anger that he had to for that football player to punch her and throw her into the TV. Like, whoa. Like that was crazy.
It is crazy. Like,
and she just had his baby, so he probably was beating on her during her whole pregnancy and all of that stuff too.
It's just, I know it is a very touchy topic and subject. And again, I want to admit that I have experienced that myself. So when I see certain things that I am passionate about and that I feel like I can help others, I feel like I have to speak on it, because it's something that people don't realize that other people are going through. And they think they're all alone with these type of situations. And y'all got to realize y'all not alone. And there is a better side. There is a light to this. And y'all got to believe it in yourself. You got to want more. You deserve more. You are worthy of more. And believe it. Believe it, and you shall achieve it, child. Okay.
And may I add, if you're going through that, like, don't ever feel like, that's what you deserve, or like that should be, your punishment or whatever, because, you may have done something or whatever. Like, there is no excuse for that, like, whatsoever. You know what I mean? So, like you said, and we said, like, just continue, love yourself to get out. No matter what your upbringing, daddy hitting mom and whatever. So you just feel like it's sort of normal, but like, it's not. Like, just get out, like, just get out.
Okay.
I agree.
All right, y'all.
Get
Well,
out
enough
and seek counseling.
Oh.
If you don't seek counseling, you're gonna go right back.
That is very important.
Yes.
Very important. Get that professional mental help you need, because it's not gonna be that easy to just move on like that. It takes time to get back to yourself. It really does. But I just want y'all to love yourselves, child, and understand how important you are to this world. You are here for a reason, and just make the best of it. But the best out of it. You only live one life, as Drizzy will say. YOLO. You only live one life, child. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, that's pretty much all that I had to bring for today's show. Let me know what y'all think about NIcki name still ringing bells. Let me know if y'all listen to that Pap Chanel new album, Pretty and Paid 2.0. What do you think about Britney Spears, and was Christina Aguilera, in the wrong for responding that way, or was it just not the right time? All right, and was Missy throwing shade, or do Missy really deserve more of credibility, child? So that's pretty much. I want to tell me what y'all think down in the comments, y'all. Show the kids some love. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click on that notification bell so y'all don't miss the next video. And that's pretty much what I have to bring. Y'all got anything y'all wanted to add, child? Anything?
I love you guys, and thanks for having me.
Oh my God!
Me too. And thanks for joining.
And hopefully you can come again soon.
Of course, this was fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I want to say to everyone who's listening, have a great week. And happy Turkey Day. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
Oh, that was offensive. I'm so
You was not going to do it.
I was just about to put turkey in your mouth.
Edit that out. I was trying to make a turkey sound.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Yes.
But you know what? The turkeys, they do sound like how you just sound.
Yeah.
They're loud.
They're
loud and aggressive.
We got y'all.
So
but speaking of Turkey Day, we're not gonna be here next Sunday. We're gonna be here the following Sunday, which I believe is December 4th. So definitely come check us out. We still gonna be on station here doing our Poetic Nice Child Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So don't forget to check us out on Station Head. Search Fee Marie, FEEMARIE 20, and check us out, And that's pretty much what we gotta say. Thank y'all for watching us. If you're watching today, tomorrow, whatever, don't forget to come back, okay? Do not forget to come back. So as I always say, y'all, love, peace, and harmony. Peace out, y'all.
Vicinity, come get you some tea. Vicinity, come rock with me. Vicinity, you know you need your tea. Vicinity, so come and chill with me, yeah.
Make sure you like, subscribe, and tap on that notification bell so you don't miss the next video.